UFC 262, May 15th, Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler are going to go at it for the vacant lightweight title now Khabib has retired. Last loss for Charles Oliveira was Paul Felder when he finished him with elbows, and since then, well, that was UFC 218, and since then 8-fight win streak, including recently Tony Ferguson and guillotining Kevin Lee. Charles Oliveira has done the work to earn this shot, but there's a lot of sour taste in some people's mouths about Dustin Poirier not getting this, but Dustin said he would rather have a Conor fight than a belt fight, which to some people is madness. To Dustin, he's looking after number one. He knows Conor's the money, he knows he can beat Conor again. So stop being mad that Dustin's not getting this fight vacant shot. Because of that, it would have been Dustin Oliveira, I have no doubt in my mind. But because Dustin has he's edged his way out of it slightly, they've gone, let's throw Michael Chandler in there. And Michael Chandler is one hell of a draft pick. Now, Michael Chandler just knocked the fuck out of Dan Hooker in the first round. Not many people saw that coming. I would say 90% of the MMA community will go in their head going, this Bellator chump's coming over here. Yes, he's a tank. Yes, he's ripped. Dan Hooker's going to piece him up, pick him up from the outside and smash him. Dan Hooker never got going in that fight, and I think he's kicking himself ever since. And Michael Chandler capitalised on it. While Dan Hooker was thinking, oh, what should I do? Suddenly a fucking bulldog came in with a left hook, shut him down, walked away, backflipped off the cage. I mean, I was thinking Chandler Gaethje was going to be a fucking good fight, but Chandler for this belt, second fight in the UFC, he's fighting for a title. Now, his career's kind of pushed him towards it, going, you know what, you've earned a UFC title shot, Chandler, but not really as well. It doesn't feel undeserved, but it's definitely more marketable than doing Oliveira Gaethje. I think that's why the UFC have chosen to do it this way. I don't hate it. I think it's a good matchup. I think it's really interesting for Charlie Olives because, as I just said, Chandler is a unit. He is a tank. He is a wrestler by trade. He wrestles competitively with Usman on a weekly basis, I'd imagine, whenever they're at camp anyway. They flow roll. If you've seen the YouTube videos, they're just flow rolling it, wrestling, and it's beautiful to watch. But he's against Oliveira. Oliveira is the tap out king right now. He has some of the slickest jiu-jitsu in this division in MMA, to be honest. He is so good, and especially lately, submitting Kevin Lee is no joke, and outclassing Tony Ferguson. I don't know, Tony Ferguson kind of aged 10 years within 1 year, in 2020. He just looked a bit, he shaved his head and looked like an old man, but it's Tony Ferguson at the end of the day. He just outclassed one of the weirdest, coolest, craziest elite fighters on the planet, and that deserves some credit. So who do you guys think takes this one? Personally, I have to edge towards Chandler. I'm gonna say I think Chandler has taken the full opportunity of this, and I would be quite surprised if Charles Oliveira is a betting favourite come 262. I could be out of my mind, but I went against Chandler last time. Bear in mind, I've watched half of his career, I'd say, in Bellator. So I know all about Michael Chandler, but I just didn't see him doing that to Hooker, and now I'm not backing against him. You gotta, if he shuts you up, become a fan, jump aboard. I'm aboard his train. I like Charlie Olives, but I'm liking Chandler more, and I think Charles Oliveira is in for a rough ride when this comes out. I'm not too sure how it's gonna go, but I think Chandler's gonna be king. Who do you guys think is going to be the new lightweight champion? Who do you think they will face as a first test as well? If Charles wins, will he face Dustin or Conor? Or would he face a Gaethje? It's going to be... It's now Khabib's out of it, it's anyone's ball game again, which makes it really fun, because Khabib was kind of holding it up. Until Islam Makhachev comes running in and becomes Khabib 2.0 or Islam 1.0, it's going to be happy days for Chandler, I think, for a little bit. I want to see him face a lot of these top competitors before he goes. He hasn't got long in this sport, so I want to see him excite. Who do you guys reckon? Let me know in the comments. If you have liked this video, please smash that button. Helps so much for the channel. Share the video if you guys have friends that like MMA. Let's get them aboard. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We'll see you in the next vid. Thanks, guys.